Hello, my name is Kashivaya. Welcome to these Forbidden Fruits Season-wide Vectors. Welcome to Pigs in Space. Welcome in. Welcome. I remember it was a while back when I wasn't doing a Scottish or Irish or Celtic or what have you accent in these videos, but it was a Russian accent or it was Slavic. It was a Slavic, excuse me, shaman burps, Slavic accent, which is really weird. Russian, whatever, which is really weird, because, well, it's not really weird. It's just really odd because now I can't, no matter how hard I try to do a Russian accent, well, it's not that I can't, but it's like, I find it difficult because I keep sliding into the accent to Bridget, like the Scottish accent or whatever. And so I'm like, man, what the junk? And it's not, and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it's not because of the fact that my ancestor that was with me at the time that I was, that Slavic accent would come through, that like the ancestors of that ancestor would be there with me. It's not like she wasn't there with me, but it's that and she's not still, like of course she is, like whenever boop I'm thinking of her, boop, there she is. But yeah, I just don't have anything right now from her that needs to be taught or brought out into the collective consciousness, or that there's no messages to pass on from her at this time, and especially not that I need to hear. My stomach growling again. She taught me a lot, my grandma. And my grandma on my mother's side, holy cow, taught me in this lifetime, taught me a lot. And I know that from the other side, of course, she's going to continue to teach me. So of course, I'm not going to be afraid of her passing away. My frustration is she's not dead yet, and people are treating her like she's basically just dead and gone already. Just have no, and I know what that feeling is like. But anyways, I wanted to say that my baby, my youngest daughter, Lulu, she, Lou, I'm so sorry, baby girl. But she reminded me of something that and speaking of, my grandmother, on my mother's side, taught me when I was really little, that when we can't breathe, when we're choking, that we should put our hands above our head. We should raise our hands. When else were we taught to raise our hands? In praise. Because who gives us breath but the Lord? And I just want to say thank you. I just want to say how grateful I am for you, for the Lord that gives me breath, and for everyone else that has ever been a part of this life, in which case the Lord has given me breath in. I love you. I love you very much. My daughter, when she was an infant, when she stretches to yawn, obviously, but because she used to cough sometimes after, because she has a, like the orifice issue that they talk about on Exploding Kittens. My grandmother had the same issue. she had to have surgery. My grandma did when she was little. And so far my daughter hasn't had to have surgery, but she is the one that remembered when she was coughing, she raised her hands as a 1-month-old baby. She knew to do this. Because as we raise our hands in prayer, we are thanking the God that is giving us breath, and He gives us more breath. And if that isn't a fucking synchronicity, I don't know what you want. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? The birds and the bees, the flowers and the trees, the moon up above, the luminaries. Do you want to talk about how He put signs in the sky and it says so in the Bible? Do you want to talk about the constellations? Do you want to talk about the symbolism that is in the cards of divination? Do you want to talk about how it says it in the Bible? That is not for telling the future, but there are patterns. There are patterns that until we change will not change. And since these patterns have been going on since the beginning of infinity, we can look to the stars and see what to expect next, or we can go within, because as above, so below, and that's what it tells you in the Bible to do. Like, you can go within, and just as you breathe, if you listen, He will speak to you through the silent or the Om. Or not He. You know, the life-giving force. It keeps your heart beating and keeps your lungs breathing and reminds you to do so as you sleep. It'll help you, give you advice, speak through you, what have you. Remind you of the essence of things to do. If you can't breathe, pray. Praise. Raise your hands, and He will come to you. The umbrella God will be there. Float down like Mary Poppins, y'all. Guardians of the Galaxy, I love you. All right. If you don't know, now you know, ninja. I love you. Blessed be. Be blessed. All is well. Bliss out, bitch. Booch. Booski. Boo boo. Baby. I love ya. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm going to go back in and finish my dishes. I know I have a wonderful night because it's wonderful. Even if it's not night. I hope you have a wonderful forever. Because it is wonderful wherever you are. Whenever you are. Whoever. Wherever. Whatever. It's wonderful just being you, isn't it? Yes, it is. And I'm wonderful too. Love you. Bye!